G'day guys, welcome back. Just putting my gloves on. I'm doing something a little bit out of my comfort zone today. Well, not something, but just some colours. Look, there's no aqua, there's no turquoise, there's no blues. Well, there's a very dark navy, but all browns, bit greens, beiges. Yeah, totally out of my comfort zone, but let's do it. I'll just move my little corner catches out of the way that I made. Just out of cardboard. Right, use my glue and water mix today. Probably should wait because my paints are a bit frothy and bubbly. I can see that, but I don't really want to wait. Just see if I can pop some bubbles without melting my cups. It's not exactly the best thing to do, but hey, let's go around gently, gently, gently. My mix is really thick. Mound on a mound on a mound. I'm just trying something a little bit different tonight. Oh dear, it's so hard to know. Alright, I'm going to stick with it. This one needs a touch of water. You make them up and then they sit for 5 minutes and they thicken up. Trying not to stir too hard, I don't want to get bubbles in them. So, glue and water mix, 50-50 glue and water, sorry, 50-50 pouring medium to paint. It's all the globals again tonight. Yes, tonight, it's Monday, and I'm missing my kitchen rules. First night back tonight on my kitchen rules, but I'm going to tape it. So I'm going to do this pour, and I'm going to go and sit down and watch it. Because it's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock on a Monday night. I wasn't going to pour again. I did 2 already today. I've done a unicorn pour, and I've done, what else did I do today? Oh, I can't even remember. What else did I do today? It was a good one. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, the push and pull. Push and pull, I did that. Okay, so I've got 60 grams of pouring medium and 60 grams of paint in my cups. And I am going to put 6 drops. 3, 4, 5, 6. So a lot more, probably double what I would normally put in. Just to see what happens, but I'm not putting the black and white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as I said, my paint is frothy. I would have liked to have left it longer, but I just want to do this because I've got this in my head and I want to do it. Alright. Putting some baby poo yellow in first. And then some, okay, it's brown. It is burnt sienna. The yellow one is a new colour for me, yellow oxide. I just bought that last week. Haven't tried it yet. Today's the first try with that. And then this one is Deep Sea. It's a dark greenish, bluish colour. It's very pretty. And this creamy coloured one is called Eggnog. And that's it there, eggnog. And you all know deep sea, deep space, I should say. There's deep sea and deep space. Very original colours, aren't they? This is the deep space, my navy that I use. And black. Was that enough black? I might finish with black. Back to the yellow. This yellow is a transparent colour, and the brown is a semi-transparent colour. So it's not really good having them next to each other, but there is a white on one side of them and a black on the other side of them, so I'm hoping it'll be all right. I just didn't want to put this yellow next to the blue because that would give me green. So I kind of separated them. From the blues. I don't have any extra paint made up either, so this is it. Got 800 grams of mixed paint. This is a 30 by 60 centimetre canvas, which is a 12 by 24 inch. So I'm hoping I've got enough paint to cover the surface. And I'm just pouring in down the side. As you can see, you don't have to drizzle in. Sometimes drizzling in, you know, your paint might go straight through to the bottom, whereas this way it's kind of like when you do ring pours, the paint just sits on top. And I've had a busy day today and I'm a bit tired, so I'm a bit lazy tonight. Something weird just go in there. No, just a bit of paint. So I'm just going to pour in down the sides. So long weekend this weekend. I've got, well, I had Saturday off and Sunday off, and today, Monday, which is the public holiday for Australia Day. And then I didn't get rostered on Tuesday, so I'm back to work Wednesday, so I'm having quite a long break. So lots of paintings. So hopefully you're not getting sick of all my photos and my videos, because when I've got days off I like to get into my studio and paint. Finish off the cream. Hopefully this will work. As I said, I've got something in my head that I want to try out. Now, do I want to finish with black? I suppose I'd better. As long as the black's thick enough, you shouldn't get like too much grey. You know, if your black's really thin and it runs and blends, and then you get a greyish tone. I won't use it all though, just put a little bit in because it's quite strong. I've still got some left if I need it for my corners. Okay, so I just want to, I don't want to drag, I just want to flip. And I have not oiled my cups, only because my mix is quite frothy, as I said, because I've only just made it up, and the added silicone that I have in the cups. Just adds to the little like speckledy look that I get. I'm going to get like a speckledy lacing type of a look anyway because of those frothy bubbles. And because my transparent colour's on top, this yellow, I'm probably going to get some lacing from that. Transparent colours over the tops are going to give you lacing. I should have thought about that before I put the yellow on the bottom. I should have put the brown on the bottom and then the yellow next. That's alright. Maybe we'll like the lacing, hey? Give that a minute. Actually, maybe I can water my black down a little bit and just pop a little bit on the corners while I'm waiting. I don't want thick corners. I don't want the paint to struggle to get over those corners. So that's nothing worse than trying to get to a corner and you're almost there and the paint won't go over the corner because it's too thick. I'm just going to rub that in and down the sides with my finger. Smooth that down. Little safety guard, hey? There we go, that's done. Do the same on this side. It's nice and thin, it's flowing well. Just in case I can't get to those corners. This is a thick mix. No floetrol in this one. Just glue and water. So a little bit thicker than I would normally use when I'm using my floetrol. Just see what happens. As I said, I have in my mind an idea of what I'm hoping to achieve. Okay, I think that'll be enough time. Okay, so as I said, I don't want to drag because when I drag, that's when I'm going to get worms and caterpillars and things like that. So just basically flip over. I don't know how to not get that. Maybe I need to just flip a bit. I don't know. Flip a bit faster. There we go. That did it. Well, that one's got some stripy stuff happening in it. Right, there's a little bit of paint left in that one. I'm going to try not to use that paint. I just want a pretty background. So can you see what I mean about the little bubbles? I should get some good cells up. That's looking really good, that background. Should get some good cells. Pity about the worm. Okay. Here they come. Walking down the street. Oh, yes, I know it's late at night. I'm going mad. Look at my white cells. Pretty. So when I've got time, I'll make up my paint and let it sit for a couple of hours, and then I won't get all these little white dots. Those are all bubbles. So going for cells here, lots of cells. Whoops, not that many. Oh, too close, too close. I want lots of cells for this one. Interesting. Okay, that's probably enough time to let them grow. They're a different type of cell. These are beautiful cells. Probably didn't need to torch that much actually, but anyway, let's go. Now, I want to catch all the paint on this surface. Don't want to lose too much of it. So let's go for the corner first. I'll catch that. Those are some gorgeous cells in the corner there. And I'm losing it over the edge. Slowly, slowly does it. Come back. You can have a tiny little bit of black there. That's fine. I don't mind that. Corner. Probably didn't need to torch so much, but I was just thought, oh, I'm just going to go for lots of cells because I knew these cells were going to be really pretty. A bit too much cell though, isn't it? A bit too much. Just a bit. That was me over torching. I shouldn't have. It's because I was trying to get rid of the little bubbles, you know, from the little speckles from the frothy paint. So I was trying to torch around them to get the cells so that the little speckles weren't as noticeable. All right, I go around. Got my puppy piddle pads underneath just to support these two middle bits because there's a bar there, and I didn't want these two to sink because it's quite heavy, quite a lot of paint on here. Let's go there next. I'll go to do some zigzagging first. Paint moving. We like to move it, move it. Corners are done. Well, someone that likes cells a lot will like this. Oh dear. Too many cells for me. Last corner. Over you go, paint. You can do it. Right, I can breathe again. So there you go. lots and lots of cells. Bring the weight back into the middle a bit. It's a bit overkill, isn't it? It is a bit. Never mind, that was just me over torching. I'll do this again. I like that bit of black that's come through. But yeah, it's really busy, isn't it? Really busy. Okay. Right, well, I've made a huge mess tonight. I am a little bit disappointed that there's so many cells. But I'll do it again tomorrow. I'll mix my paints early, I'll let them sit, get all those bubbles out of them, and then I'll torch less. Okay, where's my little tool? I'm just going to run around the bottom here. I'll take you in for a close-up. Then I'm going to watch my kitchen rules. Need a little bit of black on this corner. I think I'll put my finger in there. What do you think of these colours together? Was I mad thinking these colours? They kind of work. They're kind of earthy. As I said, not my usuals, that's for sure. No pinks and purples and turquoises here. Run through there. There. A little bit more black there. I always end up having to touch the corners when I'm trying to tilt. How good would this have been if I didn't torch so much? Because those cells were just spectacular. Looking forward to doing this again tomorrow. Same mix. Alright, let's get you in for a close-up. Take my dirty gloves off. Those two brown stripes through the middle. I don't know whether I like them or if I hate them. There we go. Interesting, isn't it? If I can stand this way if I'm not going to be too much in the shadow. I can show you. There we go. The cells have held their shape well. Got some nice multicoloured ones. But overall, just a little bit too busy, isn't it? Go back around this way. It's just easier to see this way, isn't it? Okay. Alright, hope you enjoyed that video. And as I said, I will come back and do this one again. Same colours. And I won't torch so much. I do like this corner down here though. It's very earthy. Okay, I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.